Gully. In that gully where you are now.
So if you go down the bottom there, right? You go down the bottom there, it actually brings you back around to there.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why we're going up this part, going up further up here. See the top of that ridge over there?
Where?
Top of that ridge, see those trees? In the gully, there's a big gully through here. We're going to go both sides of the gully. And then rock down the bottom here and then follow it down, because any gold that's come from the hilltops up here has eventuated, got down there over the years, over millions of years, and then down to the bottom down there. Yeah. So
basically you back out to where we were.
Yeah, but we've got to come up to the top first and track anything that's come down. Well folks, got a big 8-inch coil on here today. She don't look that big, does she? But she's a huge one on a 5000. And first target for the day. Only turn the target detector on just about here. Swing over here. And back in. Bullet City, guys. Bullet City. But we've got to clear it out because there's a beautiful reef just over here where my mate is. It's really ugly quartz. Really ugly quartz, which is the good stuff. And then we're heading down. Yeah, really deep down there. But there's a bit of a clearing in the bottom of it down there. And so it runs uphill just here and it finishes at the top of the mountain range here. But we're close to the bottom of that mountain range. And the gully comes down through here. And we're probably about 1 kilometre and a bit from the car, maybe 2. And then it runs all the way down in the middle back to the car. And then you rise up over that one, that mountain range over there where the top of those trees are. Over there, very top of those trees, that's another big steep mountain range. You just make out the top of the trees through there over there. And that's like 600, 700, 800 metres high from the bottom of that gully to the top. But, okay guys, get back to you and find something better than a bullet. Okay friends, just down here on the top of this quartz bed, there's a big lot of quartz here. I don't know whether you can see it too well. Okay, I'll try and zoom you in. But yeah, just here, just down there, and here. Oops. And right in the middle of between the boulders there, I've got this target. I just fished the bugger out. Just fished it out, and I'll give you a look at it. Okay, we'll see what we can find. Okay, let's get in there and have a look. Okay, zoom out as far as I can. I'm going to get in there. Okay, I better move that out of the way. Get her over there, out of our area. Okay, should be down here somewhere. Yep, drop them there. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, I can see it already. Is it? No. It is. There it is there. See that little tiny thing trapped in between this bit of quartz there, trapped in there, right in the bed there.
You missed it.
And yeah, she's a detonator cap here from out of one of those bloody bullets. I haven't found the rest of the bullet, but I found the primer. Fucking little tiny thing with that big 18-inch coil. Right guys, we've got to see what Johnny's got here. What do you got there, Johnny? What did I miss? Oh, I missed one of those Bernie bullets. Look at how far they melt down. They've got aluminium in those buggers. The fire gets that hot, it can melt the aluminium. Good on you, Johnny. Okay, folks. Back again. The ugly prospector. Here we go, just down here somewhere, in front of next to my coil. sounds like junk. And also, to watch this, see it's still getting it this high off the ground. Oh, that's 200 mil, 300 mil. So it's pretty close to the top. Pretty close to the top. So I don't even think I'm going to dig this one, really. I think I'm just going to go in with my pinpoint and have a look, see if I can locate the bugger. Once I move my detector away. Okay. There it is, guys. Didn't even do nothing, mate. It's just sitting there on the top. Another one of those bloody, pesky, bloody bullets. Oh well, I better check it out again. Put this bugger away. See if there's not another one there. Yeah, it's hard to tell in this long grass here because it's pretty thick, this stuff. And so you don't know whether it's on the top or whether it's under the soil. That's why I'm lifting the coil up just to see how high I can get it up, to see how deep it is. And by the sound of it, when she roars like that, she's pretty close to the top. But it doesn't mean it's crap. It could be gold close to the surface, like down so far. It'll still come up pretty loud on this bugger. And yeah, so you've got to try it out. And we're in the gold country, so you have to check it. You can't just walk up and assume this and that, because when it's deeper, you can have a better chance of listening and working out what it is. But when you're screaming like that, gold will scream the same sound. And well, it sounds like my mate Johnny's got one over there. He's just on the edge of this ravine here. Just over there, you might make him out, but he's pretty short. He won't hear a word I'm saying. He's deaf as a post. And he's rolling down here. Now we're just clearing off this little bit of area because there's a real chunky reef over here. And it's really, sorry, really ugly fucking quartz. It's nice and mineralised. Just look at this quartz here. Right, she's really nice looking quartz. Got some really nice minerals in it. And here's the top of some of it here. Yeah, and hopefully it gets even better. And look at this stuff here. Look at that. She's got a lot of minerals in that bugger. And the whole reef pokes out through here. Comes up over this way here. Look at this quartz here. That's beautiful looking quartz. Wouldn't mind taking a bit of that and crushing it at home and have a look. But it's all over the place, a nice reef load of it. It wasn't too heavy to carry, but she pokes her head up through here, and the old timers have been through here. They're giving it a dug. So there's a nice bit of quartz just there, and you see they've had a gully through here. Down that way, that's where Johnny Boy is. He's checking it out, following the gully down, see if anything's rolled out of it. What was it?
Same.
One of those plastic bullets, yeah, just like I thought. You could hear the sound of from where I was. But yeah, a lot of nice quartz here, so you've got to have a look. You've got to dig what you find. It's been hollowed out here too, around there, because the reef goes through the back there. You might see the edge of that reef just there. And like I was saying, you have to dig it. You just don't assume. Assumption makes an ass out of both you and me. Alright guys, we're going to walk off down this ridge side now. Johnny Boy's slowly heading down there. Oop, I'll get out of the way. He's heading down that way there now. We'll catch up with you on something better. Okay folks, we come down this ridge here, from the top of up there with the ridge down here into the bottom of this gully. And you might make out the ridge over there. It's a bit hard to see in the film. And then we come over up to the end here where this ridge goes up that side. A few old scratchings here from the old timers, so we come over here to have a look around. And the gully drops down to here. And come up here to sit down and have a drink. The gully continues on there, that's why we're heading down that way there. So we're on the, you can see there's a side, we're on this side of this gully here. Ridge here, sorry, ridge, and then ridge there. The gully's going through the middle, so we're going to be poking on down there towards the car. Well, just over here, big old tree. Right, and so we thought, oh, we'll check around the tree, under the tree. My mate went first, and he's got the monster, so he's doing the shallow stuff around, and then I come along behind him with my big 18-inch on the GPX 5000 to go for the deep stuff after him. And picking up bullets left, right, and centre, and machine gun clips for the bullets that log them all together in machine gun. And then go past the tree over there, and Johnny bends down to do this target, to check his target out, right? And then he drops his glasses down on the ground. They're plastic frame glasses, nothing special about that, but we clear off this bush here, this green bush shit, this stuff here. We clean that off there just to get to the target, and then what bloody pops out the top of that bugger? Okay, I find some glasses. He drops his glasses, and I find glasses. Now, the thing about these ones, I cleaned them off, I scraped the frame, like, there's no rust on them, they look, got shiny parts like here. I'll show you, I'll see if I put it up there, and zoom in on the bugger. Okay, I think they're gold plated. Not gold plated, but plated over the gold. I think they're 9 carat gold. Because they're very, 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 very soft. I mean, really soft, you just go, twink. I mean, then I scraped off some of the plating on the side here. And, can you see, it might be gold or I'm not sure, but come on, you, get up there. They bend like tissue paper. I mean, tissue paper. But if I can get them to sit there, I'll zoom in on it. I cleaned off with my pick. Can you see the gold underneath? And yeah, see it might sit better there. So I actually think they're gold. Johnny doesn't, but they are that bloody soft that there's no there. I'll zoom out again. I'll zoom out again, and oh no joke, guys. 2 fingers, like one little finger. There's no effort in bending the buggers. So, and they've been here a long time in the bush, and you can see a twinkle of gold in the tops, like on the nose bridge up here, up there. Now, if I can zoom it in again, and we'll give you a look. Get us in some sunlight. You can't see it, but I can see it in my eyes. But yeah, I think so. But hey, you never know, could be miles wrong. But she comes up really beautiful on the techie tea. Just stopped for a drink, so I'm gonna have a drink, then we're moving on. Okay guys, we've got this target down here. I've just scraped it down out the hole. Now Mr. Johnny's gonna just find the bugger.
Just wait and I'll find it first.
Oh no, he's gonna see you find it, brother. Definitely in that pile.
In here somewhere.
Hey?
It's in here somewhere.
Can you feel it buzzing? Or oh, is there somewhere? Oh no, it's a bit of smashed up lead bullet.
No, you know what it is?
What?
It's fucking aluminium.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's aluminium.
Melted alloy. Probably one of those.
It's aluminium.
Look, that's bloody hilarious, mate. And look where we are. Well, see the ridge top over there? We're miles down the bottom here. We'll come up this gully. You can just sit down the bottom there. We'll come up this mountain here just to get up to the top because it's so thick in the gully here. A kangaroo couldn't get through. I don't think ants would even have trouble getting through there. It's so thick as thick, so we come up to the top here to the ridge to try and get up here, and then we found this cut. You can see the cut going alongside here and in there. So we thought we'd have a pickle and tickle before we got out of here, and yeah, wow, bloody coke can top. Melted to pieces. Oh well, yeah, gotta dig the buggers. Yeah, now we're close to the road up here now, because the top of the road is right up there where the trees are. We need it back up there, so catch you on.